The story begins in Japan, where more than 200,000 tremendous ninjas are present, who look just like common people to see, but in reality they live very dangerous lives. Suzuki is a lower-ranked ninja who lives among common people in the form of a magazine editor. One day, suddenly she got a message. She quickly said goodbye to her writer and moved toward a bridge. When she reached there, she saw a Russian man who hunts ninjas. The mission given to her is to kill this same man. That man fired a bullet at Suzuki, escaping from which Suzuki struck with her heel, which suddenly turned into two sharp daggers. The man somehow saved himself and kept firing bullets at Suzuki with his gun. But Suzuki dodged and threw some ninja stars toward him, and then from behind kicked his jewels. Still, the man did not stop. Even Suzuki's current stick had no effect on him, and he slammed Suzuki on the ground. From some distance, another ninja was watching all this. This ninja's name is KTO, who is a high-ranked ninja. Now he was just about to shoot her when at the very moment a toothpick hit his arm. As soon as he turned and saw, a boy was running toward him. This is also a ninja whose name is Kuro. Kuro very easily defeated that Russian man and finally finished him with a chokehold. He said to Suzuki that I am going, you handle the rest of the work. Hearing this, Suzuki was shocked. She thought, what kind of man is this? Why are you letting someone else take your credit? On this, Kuro said that I don't want to do so much work. I am going home to sleep. Kuro was a good ninja, but at the same time very lazy too. And now he quietly went away from there. At this time he lives in an old cheap house. Bored alone at home, he keeps practicing blowing toothpick arrows. Then suddenly someone entered his room without making a sound. This is his senior Kido, who came here to give him a mission. After World War II, some bad ninjas together formed a dangerous group named Underground Ninjas. According to secret information, they have infiltrated Zone High School and taken control there. This school is built at a special place, where earlier there used to be the broken Netano military school, where still some secrets of wartime are hidden. Kuro's mission is to go undercover and find out their plan. To help him in his mission, Kido gave him a special suit. With the help of this suit, he could become invisible, but only from the upper body. When Kuro was passing time with this suit, suddenly from the toilet came the voice of his friend asking for toilet paper. It was kept far from the seat. She said to Kuro, if you look at me, I will beat you badly, understood? Obeying her words, Kuro climbed the wall. Without looking at the girl from above, reached the toilet paper. But finally, when handing it, he turned toward her, for which he got a slipper on his face. The next morning, Kuro reached Jut End High School. When he found out that he had to give an entrance exam, he became very worried. He thought once, what's the need? I should just leave the mission. But then the fear of Kito troubled him. Now he started thinking how to pass the entrance exam. With his tired but handsome face, Kuro quickly caught the attention of Noguchi, a student who was giving the exam again. After entering the class, Kuro walked once around with eyes down, and then went and sat near Noguchi. He was sure that the organization had already prepared for him to pass. On the floor they had made answers with colorful rice grains. As soon as Kuro started writing answers, Noguchi screamed loudly. She thought those rice grains on the floor were some kind of bugs. The teacher said if you have problem then clean them. But Kuro thought, brother, I'll have to do something. He threw his eraser down and while picking it up cleverly filled a paper ball in a straw and hit Noguchi, after which she started shouting that someone just touched me. She even called the teacher a perverted old man. But the teacher said, daughter, look, my hands are not that long. In their argument, Kuro quickly started filling answers one after another. But before he could complete maths, the teacher stepped on the rice grains and disturbed them. Now there was no way, so Kuro used acting and wet himself. Then he started crying that he got so scared for the exam that he mistakenly drank too much water. After which teacher calmed him and said exam is only for name's sake. Even if you leave an empty sheet you will be passed. Kuro wanted information about the school, so while returning he waited for Noguchi and they walked home together. Kuro's home came first, so he said come someday to our poor food place. Noguchi hesitatingly agreed and they went to his roof. During talk, Noguchi told that there are some naughty boys in class. They may trouble you. A boy named Ida, my friend, they troubled him so much that he stopped coming to class. She also told that under the school there are secret tunnels that go to a military base of World War II. Kuro understood that maybe the underground ninja group is behind this military base. When the sun started setting, Noguchi said I should go home now. But suddenly she slipped and fell from the roof. Before she hit the ground, Kuro jumped and caught her, and the safety feature of Kuro's suit turned into a cushion. Noguchi screamed and fainted, after which Kuro left her home. That night, a bad boy was flying his drone near his neighbor friend Kawato's bathroom. But he didn't know Kuro wearing invisible suit was sitting there. He shocked the boy with his special stick. Actually, this boy was Noguchi's friend Ida. Kuro told him to apologize to Kawato and next day took him to school, saying, "Don't be afraid, I will protect you, but it will cost 500 daily." At school, the boys again troubled Ida. But maybe they chose the wrong day because Kuro was there. Kuro grabbed Ida's leg with his foot and made him attack the other boy. That boy screamed in pain. Ida didn't understand what happened, and Kuro went to back seat and sat. He didn't bring a book, so girl Sato gave him her book. Noguchi looked at him with jealous eyes. Then a red light came on his face, a laser light, which is ninja's signal to talk. Kuro stood and went out. Actually, outside, Suzuki was waiting for him. She said that she found out about the underground ninja group. So Kuro should leave this mission, because this mission is very dangerous. But Kuro said that don't try to control my life. And now he went away from there. The next morning, Suzuki again went to Kuro's home.